Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Curious Minds, where we dive beneath the surface into the life of our guests to understand who they are and why they do what they do. Every conversation reveals something new, and today we have a special guest. Let's talk with Jad today.
Hi, man. Thank you for having me.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
Feels a little bit bizarre. It's my first time doing this kind of stuff, but I'm pleased to be there.
I think the first 5 minutes is going to be like on the edge, and then we just get used to it, and then the whole hour passes. We don't even see that the hour passes.
Yeah, of course.
So, I'm so comfortable. I don't know how I'm going to keep a conversation going.
I took the initiative to bring you to a mosquito-less kind of place because I was watching the other podcast, and I think maybe I did you a favor today. I don't know.
Yeah, this is by far one of the best setups, and I'm definitely going to inspire the studio setup with whatever we have here because it's nice. Like, I can set up my cameras wherever I want. The audio is recording there, but there's no sign of like cables other than like these ones.
Yeah, sure.
It's really nice.
I'm going to take the credit for that.
You did your thing.
Of course.
Okay. Where do you want to start?
I guess I can start with
introducing yourself.
Of course. Yeah. So my name is Jad.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how I grew up, actually. So I was always when I first started.
Let's take it way back.
Yeah, of course. I was first in Saint Laurent. Moved in Laval in 2010. But growing up, I was always the fat kid. I have to say that I was really big, and I'm gonna say that because it's a big part about my identity and how I changed.
Yeah.
Au fil du temps. So I always grew up, with being overweight. Came to Laval to a new school, and lived my life here. Made new friends. Then went to college in Montmorency. Graduated in they call it gestion de commerce. So it's a technique.
I did exactly the same thing.
You did the same thing. Okay. Well,
Montmorency, gestion de commerce.
Yeah. So I graduated from that, and I didn't go to uni. I knew what I wanted to do. I had two older brothers.
Yeah.
They're way older than me. So I'm 26.
Wait, what year did you graduate?
Graduated in 2017.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Me, I graduated this year or the last summer.
Last summer?
No, this summer. I just
Okay.
Yeah.
Graduated in 2017.
Shit.
And no, sorry. Graduated in 2020. Sorry.
2020.
Yeah, I started in 2017.
4 years ago.
Graduated in 2020.
I was gonna say, I was like,
yeah. It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
No.
I was counting the years.
I graduated in 2020. It was during COVID year, and I already knew what I wanted to do. I had two older brothers that they were way older than me. So I said I'm 26, and they're in their 40s. So,
really?
Yeah. They're way older than me. They had their own gas stations, and I just knew that I wanted to do that. I saw them grow up.
Yeah.
Well, I was growing up, seeing them with their businesses.
Yeah, you're
and
younger
I thought,
than them.
and here's the thing, I really thought that it was for me.
The gas station.
The gas
business?
station. Yeah.
Really?
I thought it was for me. I was like,
because you knew everything about it, because you grew up like.
I grew up watching them. I grew up teaching me how the business goes. And I said to myself, I can do it too. So graduated in 2020. And then I applied to have my own gas station. I had my first gas station at 22.
Well, you bought a franchise?
Yeah, I bought a franchise.
Okay.
I was with a company.
This is interesting. We have like basically the same little with a twist. We have the same story.
Yeah, I know. Because I think you told me that you had your own. You guys, your family just bought.
Yeah, my family just bought the
franchise.
gas station.
Yeah.
And you're saying you bought the gas station like by yourself. It was
my brothers helped me out with it.
Okay.
And and I was 22. So 22, owner of a gas station.
Yeah, was it under your control, like just you?
Yeah. I was the boss. I had a manager. At first, it was really tough managing, because how it works, you come in there.
Yeah.
And you either hire the whole team, or you fire whoever you want. And
that's what we did. We kept the best people, and there was only two.
Yeah.
And the rest of the team we just fired because we knew from the start. Because you could tell from the start who's
who's serious and
who's serious.
Yeah,
and
of course,
who's not.
of course. And I kept the whole team. I was 22.
Oh, you kept the whole team.
I kept the whole team. But some people left by themselves without me kicking them out.
Okay.
They left, and it's okay. Hired new employees. I had a manager. It was really tough. I have to put the emphasis on the fact that I was only 22. Most of 22 years old don't own gas station businesses.
And yeah, well, it's normal.
It's not the typical,
No.
you know. I had to manage my stress. I learned a lot in that business. I was 22. I was in the gas station business for 2.5 years. Learned a lot about myself. Learned a lot about people. And I just had to learn new stuff. I had to be more experienced, but quickly. And just keep in mind, I was 22. The manager in there was like in his 30s. He see a 22-year-old guy coming in.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, so you're gonna be my new boss?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be your new boss. That's how it's gonna be. It's either you take it or..." Well, he understood it.
Did you have that conversation with him, or?
I didn't have that conversation, but there was. How can I say this? You can feel it in the air.
Yeah.
Something is off.
It doesn't have to be said, but the conversation is important to have when you walk in, younger than the people that are already there.
Of course, I just didn't thought about it at the time.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's definitely something that needs to be done because it sets the boundaries up from the beginning. The thing is, people just like they know. Okay, but they don't know my age. I didn't tell them my age.
Oh, okay, you kept it.
I kept it secret, but they know that I'm kind of young. They see it. But anyways, that was just a part of my life. I was in the gas station business for 2.5 years. 1.5 year in. So from June 2021 to January 2023, I was with the first company.
Okay.
I sold it because, long story short, I was started making less money than before. They changed the contract. How can I say this? The contract terms.
Yeah.
And it was set up to, well, I don't know. Like I feel I was losing more money, so I was noticing it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sell the business, go with my brother's business.
You sold it and made a profit, or no?
That's what I'm gonna talk about.
Yeah.
So, I sold it, and then I went for the second business.
Okay.
For the second gas station business.
The same. You went into a gas
with
station
with another company.
Okay.
I'm just for. I'm not gonna mention those companies. It's another company. I just want to keep it private. Okay. And it was my brother's company. So at first I was with another one.
Yeah.
Then I came them with their company.
Okay.
From February 2023 to May 2023, it was 3 months. Third month in, the franchisee, I don't know how to say this in, like the people who own the franchise.
The franchisee.
The franchisee.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you for the. They said that we have a new project. Every gas station in the east of Montreal, we want to put them as a manager. Do you want the manager role? I was like, no, I didn't apply for this.
Yeah.
I didn't do all the interviews that we did at the beginning for you coming in 3 months later asking me if I want to be a manager. I said, no, I don't want to be a manager. And I just left.
But why a manager? Weren't you like the owner?
Yeah. But the thing is, it was pretty much like a layoff. They were taking the gas station from you.
Oh, and they wanted you to work for them.
For them as a manager. I said, I don't want that.
Well, who would accept that?
No one would accept
Nobody would accept
that. I was... I'm going to be clear. I was making... I'm not going to say the exact number, but as a gas station owner, you can make... I was making around... between 80 to 100K. A little bit over 100K.
Okay,
so it's good money.
Yeah, it's good
and
money.
I was 22 years old. So...
after expenses and all that?
Yeah. And it's great money. The thing is, when I first left the first gas station, I put all my economy, everything that I put on the side, all my savings, on the second one. I had to take a loan also from the bank to buy the inventaire. Do you know how it works when you buy it? Because you bought a franchise.
Yeah.
So you know how it works. You buy the inventory. I had to take a loan, took back the loan. I had to pay back the loan, pay back the suppliers. Left in the negative.
But
And
continue.
I left in the negative, and I'm gonna be honest. From May 2023 till January, I was not finding any job.
Okay.
It's a rough start.
Yeah.
it's a rough start. But you were telling me about who I am and what made me today. I wanted to start with that because
That's what I was gonna ask. There's no way that Jad, as a 10-year-old, is like, when I grow up, I'm gonna own gas stations.
why not?
Was that the case, or it's like?
I'm gonna be honest with you. No,
By the way,
bro.
we didn't even mention this. Sorry. We got connected because of Jonathan, because you're good friends with Jonathan.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's why we sat down, and he texted me because you saw the podcast with Jonathan.
Yeah.
And we knew each other from faces, but we never spoke.
Yeah, no.
And then I think you called me, or we DM'd on Instagram.
Yeah, because actually, it comes down to this. So after I left the gas station business, I became a financial advisor. Thank God everything is going fine for me now.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
how long has that been?
It's been now over 5 months. Dieu merci, tout va bien maintenant. It's been a long. It's been a long road. Way better. I'm feeling way better.
That's good. That's what we like to hear.
Of course. But I wanted to mention that because it made who I am. I learned a lot about myself during those. I would say 2.5 years.
You have to grow, and whatever you're doing now is gonna be exactly what you say in 10 years old. I'm glad I went through this because it made me who I am today.
In the moment you how can I say this? It's very easy to fall in a deep hole. You don't know. Tu vois pas la lumière au bout du tunnel. You don't know where you're gonna come out. But right now, I'm feeling grateful that I went through those things. It made me who I am now. Because I'm gonna be honest, I hit a bottom. I hit a rock bottom when I, like, in May 2023. I didn't know what I was going to do, and fitness was a big part of my of a way to keep my my mental health in check. Fitness was a big part. As I told you, I was overweight for.
You said you were the fat kid.
Yeah. I was a big eater. I'm growing up Lebanese. You pick up. We love to eat, man. We just love to eat. I was overweight till I was 21 years old. And
you completely changed. I saw pictures from before.
Yeah.
I think yesterday or the day before I saw your TikTok.
Yeah.
You posted something on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I see you. I'm like, no, it can't be this guy.
Yeah.
You had like this puffy face, and you had a.
I lost over like 100 pounds.
That's crazy.
So yeah.
Let's talk about that journey. How long did that take you, and how was it? Because I'm sure that shaped you as who you are right now as well.
Yeah, of course. We can talk about it. So I said I was overweight till I was 21 years old.
Yeah.
I began my journey in August of 2019.
Okay.
And pretty much what happened is that I was just fed up, man. I was just fed up. Being overweight in your 20s, I can argue that it's probably one of the worst feelings that you can ever... Not feelings, but I would say living life and living experiences.
Yeah.
It's totally... how can I say this?
Depressing.
You can say depressing. It's not good. You don't get the same. It's not the same respect. People don't give you the same respect. People don't see you the same. And so I was just fed up. I wanted something to change. And
when did that change happen? What triggered that change?
Yeah.
That sparked something in you to lose that amount of weight?
Great question. I will be telling you that it's an accumulation of people not getting the respect that I wanted to get.
Okay.
And let's not lie here. All right, we're not gonna lie to each other. Also, girls are a big motivation. Yeah, we're not gonna lie to each other. So and that's the truth. I mean, no woman.
For you, because for me, I'm on that journey now, and I don't have a significant amount of weight to lose because I've always been that skinny kid.
Yeah.
I have still a lot of work to do, but it was never women for me.
I'm not saying that it was all of it. I'm saying it's an accumulation of all those stuff. And
But you said a big part of it was women.
that's what I said. Okay, I can rephrase that. I'm sorry. No. A big part of it, I would say, was the mistreatment of people. People, like, you get bullied. You have to always defend yourself.
Yeah, you got bullied
And
as a kid?
Yeah, of course, bro. Like, I was, I was picked on, but it's okay. It's okay because it makes you tougher. It makes you, because look, there's a perspective that you can say people are bullying you. It's not good. And there's another perspective that say, okay, it might be not good that they're bullying you, but there might be saying some hidden facts here. You know, you have to.
Now, don't encourage bullying here.
What?
Don't encourage bullying.
No, yeah.
But yeah, it does make a
in
person tougher. It does toughen you up a bit.
And honestly, I'm grateful for those moments because it would have made me the way I am right now, the tough
Yeah.
person that I am right now. And so pretty much what happened is that
Wait, but how was the bullying? You'd get, because people say like I got bullied, but what was it? Like you got laughed at because you were.
yeah, because you're overweight. Like a typical bullying. I'm not saying that I live some crazy stuff, but like
It's like you hear stuff here and there and it hurts, but they don't know that it's hurting.
no, they know it's hurting.
Oh, they do it on purpose to.
Yeah, they don't care. Yeah, they don't care. And you always have to defend yourself. You always have to pick yourself up and
that's
defend
at school,
yourself.
right?
Yeah, that's cool. High school was was a rough period. Honestly, it was not fun for me. No, it was not fun for me. But like I said, but at 21, when I lost my weight, it was my last year of college. So
that was done.
That was pretty much done. But all my life, I was overweight. And when I say girls, it's not like, I'm not saying that it's the big part of it, but any guy who watches this, he's going to be able to relate to a certain point.
Yeah. You get it, because you want to get married in the future. You want to have a family. How can you do that if you don't even respect yourself as a
if you're
as
invisible,
a man?
If you're almost invisible to society.
Yeah. That's how you felt invisible to
well,
society?
invisible, it's a big word, but you're almost invisible. Like, I could argue that, look, for example, I'm just gonna say this. No one can convince me that physical appearance doesn't matter, or people, like, no one can convince me because I've been on the two sides of the spectrum.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I can never feel the way you felt because I've never been on the other side. Mm-hmm. But you could
You're good looking, bro.
Thank you.
You're
you
good
too.
looking.
You too. That's some love
what
right
I mean
there.
by that, c'est que j'étais le gars. I was the guy who was like not that good looking, not that fit. And then when I switched sides, I saw all the faces, all the people who were bullying me. I saw it, but they were coming back to me and saying, "Oh wow, you changed. Oh wow, blah blah blah." Everyone, huh? I'm talking about people in general. And I don't want to like. I don't want to make it like I was bullied all my life and I lived like no. Look,
but do you feel like it's normal that they had that reaction?
Normal, no, because I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why would you do that. Like, and at a certain point, I just accepted that there's bad people in this world. There's just bad people.
You call them bad people, but if I'm playing the devil's advocate, if you're on their side, yeah, if you're thinking about it the way they're thinking about it,
yeah,
I imagine them seeing someone that's overweight and it's like, oh, this guy doesn't care about what he eats, doesn't care about his health,
yeah,
none of that,
yeah.
So it's like a.
But why would you gang up on him and start insulting him?
Well, that's when it crosses the line. It's like they could think that, but acting a certain way towards that person because of that is when you cross the line. You know?
It's okay to think that, and there's no worries. But ganging up on him, that's another conversation. But my point was, it was just an accumulation of all those things. I was fed up, and bro, honestly, losing the weight was good, but the real reward, honestly, I think it's afterwards. Of course, losing weight is good for your health. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your body in general.
I feel where you're coming from when you say that as well.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it wasn't a part of my thing. Maybe some subconsciously it was, but
yeah, because I think that just to keep on what I was saying is that, yeah, I was just fed up, and I saw a lot of people change their perspective on me. A lot of people who were bullying me before coming back and telling me, "Oh wow, respect, blah blah blah. Yo, you changed so much. You look so good now, blah blah blah." And in a certain way, keep in mind, I was until my 21 years old. I was overweight.
Yeah.
They didn't know how to lose weight. They didn't know. I was trying a bunch of stuff. You know, parents were like, "Oh, lower your bread intake, lower your rice intake, lower your potato.
Yeah.
You're eating too much potatoes. You're eating too much." So okay, I was like, okay, I'm gonna reduce it. But then I come back to it.
Yeah.
I never knew how to do it, and when I actually did it, right, and I can come to what I did and everything.
Yeah.
I can come down to that. But when I actually did it, seeing all those people coming back,
What was your reaction to that?
well, my first thought was like, I told you so, even though I didn't tell them so. I say I told them so because in my mind I knew that I could do it. I knew that you're gonna be able to do it one day. They're bullying you
the
now.
Weight.
Yeah, it was a big part of my life, and I don't think that anyone can relate besides someone who was really overweight and lost
Yeah.
the weight. And he actually lost the weight. Not that he's still overweight.
Yeah.
He lost the weight. He's not gonna be able to relate as much as what I'm feeling. But
How many did you lose? 100 pounds?
Over 100 pounds. Like I think 110.
You were at how much?
I was at 275 pounds.
And now you're?
At my lowest, I was at 163. Right now, I'm maintaining like between 185 to maximum 190.
Who did you see as inspiration to spark that in you?
That's a great question. I was a big fan of T-Boy in Shape.
I don't know who that is.
He's he's a French YouTuber, and he's a French fitness YouTuber,
Okay.
and he's probably the most popular French fitness YouTuber in the world.
Okay.
And that's how I actually lost the weight. So I was just one day I was fed up, you know, went on YouTube, went to his channel, okay, random, it was a random video. Une journée dans mon assiette, de cut. Et puis I just followed the video.
Yeah.
I just followed the video. What he was eating, like in the morning he was eating eggs, I was starting eating eggs. 3 hours later he was eating like apples, almonds, and shake.
Really?
I started doing the same thing, and I didn't know if it's gonna work or not, but the will was there.
Did it work?
Yeah, bro, I lost the first 2 weeks. It was like 9 kilos.
And because you saw progress, that's why you kept going? Because you saw results?
Of course, but then the further that I was getting results, the more that I start to do research. Why am I like? What changed? My diet changed. I started eating. Okay, I started doing research. Okay, I found out that to lose weight, you gotta be in a caloric deficit. What is a caloric deficit? I started to look it up, and the more that I knew, the more that I searched. The more that I just knew that I was in a caloric deficit. That's how I lost the weight.
What changed in your diet?
What changed?
What were you eating before, and then what's the?
Bro, it's
what changed?
It's two different worlds, bro. I'm like I said, I'm Lebanese, okay?
I'm curious. Like, was there meat? Was there chicken? Was there rice? Was there eggs in your diet before?
There was all the above. I would say a
And
typical.
more. It was all the
yeah,
above.
yeah, it's all the above and more. But I was eating so much, like a
Like
typical
4
breakfast.
meals?
A typical breakfast could, like, if I eat it now, it could knock me out because it's so heavy. It's so
What was a
calorically
typical
dense.
breakfast?
Bro?
Traditional food?
Yeah,
You mean?
traditional Lebanese breakfast. For example, we have manaish. Manaish, it's delicious.
I have to try it.
But I never tried it, bro. That's a shame. But I had to. Next time that I see you, I'm gonna bring you some because that's a shame. Now it's like 9 o'clock in the evening, so I don't think it's a. But like
What is it?
Two manaish with extra cheese filled in, with like 2 cups of Coke.
In the morning.
But yeah, bro, easy, bro, easy. For you, you'll be like, what the hell? But for me, it was on the regular.
I despise Coke.
Then 3 hours later, I'm craving sweets. So I would take like 2 Häagen-Dazs. But that I could go on and on and on. But that was on the regular.
But how did you cut all that so easily?
I was fed up. I was just fed up. It was not easy. It was not easy at all.
That's
but
the thing.
I
It's
took
like,
that. I'm gonna explain to you.
Yeah.
I took that anger that I had, that passion that I had, and I just did it. And now you're gonna tell me how easy it was. Not really easy. It's not about being easy. It's about that, bro. I'm gonna prove to myself, and by extension to others, especially those one who doubted me, who bullied me throughout my life, that I can do what they never thought that I could do because I was the fat kid. But
Let's say someone's watching and he's 100 pounds overweight than whatever he wants to be right now, and he just can't quit those snacks and that ice cream and whatever his cravings are, those donuts and that pizza. He can't let that go. And he tried once and he tried again.
Yeah.
But he can't seem to let that out of his diet. What do you tell him?
Well, that was me. I would say to him that he perhaps do not want it bad enough. I'm gonna be straight up forward because I was that guy. I was the same guy that you were talking about. I told you like briefly what I was eating on the regular.
Yeah.
Cutting those off like that. You have to have you have to want it bad enough.
You have to have a why.
You have to have a why, of course. It could be multiple whys. But for me, I was just fed up, and I would say to that same person that he doesn't want bad enough. Maybe he was not like, how can I say that? I took that trauma that I had, and I say trauma, it's not like, Dieu merci, on vit dans un pays où, tu sais, y a pas de guerre.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing here, like, there's, Dieu merci, on n'a rien à se plaindre, obviously. But I took that, like, pain that I had, and I wanted it bad enough, and I did it. So that's what I would say to that person. You have to find a deeper reason besides only like of course health is an extension, but you have to find some stuff.
I would argue it's harder for people that are skinny to get motivated to do something, because they could just stay comfortable in whatever they are and whoever they are, and they could just stay there and say,
I could counter argue that, because I think that being too skinny either is not good.
Well, I know it's not good, but it's like that person could just say, I'm not fat, why would I?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, in that sense. But you were talking about like super skinny, or you're just talking about like regular skinny?
Like a regular person.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, why would I do the effort of going to the gym 5 times a day, whatever, 5 times a week?
Yeah, he might not give ass picked on. I don't know, because like I said, I was not the skinny guy. So perhaps there's going to be a skinny guy coming to your podcast saying, bro, I heard what you said in that Jad podcast, and I'm not. But
that's not it.
Yeah, that's not it. But I can't talk for that person. But yeah, you're right. The skinnier, growing up in high school, I was seeing it that the more skinny regular guy was not getting as bullied as the fat guy. That's just not the way it goes, I guess. But yeah, fed up and lost over 100 pounds and came back stronger. And honestly, this was a proof to me that whatever I want to do, whatever I want to dedicate myself,
I like that.
I'm going to be able to accomplish.
Say that, because that's what I'm saying right now.
Of
the
course.
journey that I'm on right now.
I know.
All of it is what? It's like, this is a proof to myself to see what I am capable of, who I am.
And I've seen the progress, bro. I've seen the progress, and I've seen the veins, and I've seen like, bro, I'm seeing it, and
it's just a start. It's just
of course, and you have to keep pushing. The only thing that I would say to someone who has an objective as great as you, is that he has to look forward in the future, and short-term objective can be great motivators.
Yeah.
But
you talking like 6 months?
6 months for me is short term.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why. I could say to myself, okay, I want to look like Michael B. Jordan. I've seen the physique. I want the six pack. I want everything. Okay, perfect. You work your ass off. You diet hard. You get there.
Yeah.
Then what next?
When you get to looking like the way you want to
look like Michael B. Jordan.
Maintain.
That's what you say.
Yeah.
But some people, they fall off because getting there is so hard. It takes so much time, and maintaining it takes a lot of effort. And
I think no. I think if you rush the process, you don't take it slowly enough, then when you finally get to where you want to go, not everyone gets there, but if you get there, you did it so fast, and so like your body's not used to it. It's craving to go back to wherever it was. Yeah. If you take it slow, then you just get used to every stage. You get used to,
of course,
from 2,500 to 2,000 calories. You get used to that. From 2,000 to 1,900, you get used to that. And then it's like, you don't need to go back because you're used to whatever you are.
But eating that and for someone who at the end of my cuts I was eating like, bro, around I'm not gonna be I'm gonna be serious. I was eating around 18 to 1700 calories, and I was working out like 5 to 6 times a day. 5 to 6 times a week.
That's too low, right?
1700 calories. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you this, but I would never go as low as I was before, because your testosterone levels drops. Your energy is so low. All you think about is food. And I didn't do it like rushively. Like je l'ai pas fait en me pressant. Je l'ai fait
Did you do it
doucement.
purposefully? Like, did you want to go to 60?
Yeah.
Why?
I wanted to go as my lowest that I've ever been. That was just my objective. Just the way that you have an objective to take it seriously for 6 months straight. That's your objective. Me, my objective was like, okay, I want to see the lowest that I can go to, just to see if I'm gonna be more lean,
just to see
more
what
ripped.
you look like there.
Yeah,
That's
and
what I want to get to too.
What
do I look like after 6 months?
Yeah, and then you can see
where do I want to go from there.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna I don't mention it, but subconsciously I know I have the body type that I want.
Yeah.
And it's like that's a 3 year in the making type of thing. That's gonna take like 3
always
4 years,
seen it as long term. I see fitness as a hygiene routine.
Yeah, but I'm not planning on letting it go after 6 months. I always say the 6 months is the phase 1 of my entire journey that's gonna last forever.
Of course, but I was saying that it's like a hygiene routine in the sense that whether I feel like it or not, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Whether you feel like taking a shower or not, I think you're gonna take that shower because you know that. And I know that's a crazy way of thinking when you regard to fitness.
Yeah.
I just do it whether I feel like it or not, and by extension, I become more happy. I would say, because you're proud of yourself. You did something productive, and and you feel just more happy by extension. So that's a great habit to have. Now it depends on on your schedule, but I think you could fit in a 2 to 3 times a week sessions at the gym.
Yeah, depends on your splits and whatever.
Depends on, but even that, some people find excuses, and of course, look, right now I'm still not. I have a girlfriend. Shout out to her, but I'm not married yet.
Twice in a row, someone's shouting out their girlfriend.
Yeah, there's There's Previn too. Yeah. I could. But anyways, just want to shout out to her.
If you want, we can get into it after.
Yeah. We'll get to it. But I'm not married yet. I don't have kids, so I don't have the same responsibilities that these people have.
Yeah.
I just know that
you're lucky.
For now. Do you have kids?
No.
Because you're lucky. Like you.
No. I mean, like, we're lucky.
Yeah. But in different situations, I adapted myself, and I think that I will adapt myself. I'm sure I'm gonna adapt myself when it's gonna happen.
What's right now? Like, if you would, what's your go-to craving food right now?
Okay.
Talk to me about those cookies and those ice creams.
I'm gonna bring it back to when I had a gas station. Ironically, so.
No.
Okay. Because look, like I was saying, I was 22, made more money, so tried new restaurants and tried new stuff, and I was not spending my money
to buy.
No.
You had money to spend.
But not that I was spending all the money.
Yeah.
I didn't do, bro. People would at my age with the same money, they would do like crazier stuff. Not that I'm saying that it's a good example, but it's just the facts, right?
Yeah.
So my go-to restaurants, I like to try different things. Never tried sushi till last year, really.
Yeah.
With 2022.
I've never, even me, I say I like sushi, but I haven't tried a good sushi spot. Like, it's always been like the usual sushi that you get.
Yeah.
But I want a good sushi spot.
I'm open to try different stuff. So look, when I first starting to date my girl, I told her I don't eat sushi. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Why'd you whisper what you said?
Okay. I didn't. When I first started dating I didn't realize, but you made me realize. But when I first started dating my girl, I don't know why I did that, but she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna make you try." Yeah.
Just a secret. Okay, continue.
She was like, "I'm gonna make you try sushi, and I'm gonna make you like it." And I was. At the beginning, like every people who don't like sushi, by the way, they were like, I'm not sure.
Because they don't understand it, but they've never tried it.
Yeah,
and then you try it and you're like, oh,
yeah.
nice.
I tried it, and she bought a good spot. It was not cheap. she brought a takeout, and I tried it, and I was
Yeah,
like, bro,
one
what?
expensive sushi.
Yeah, but sushi are expensive. Sushi are expensive if you
The
like,
good ones.
Yeah, the good ones, and
Do you like the raw fish?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like
raw
the
salmon,
I like the raw salmon.
raw
sometimes.
tuna.
I had a bowl with raw salmon inside. I was like, no, but then I ate it. I was like, oh, this
No,
is
it's,
good.
it's not bad. Yeah. You just, in my opinion, you gotta just be open to try new things. Like I have a friend, his name is George.
Is it George Bull whatever?
Yeah. That's him.
I saw him at the gym the other day.
Yeah.
He's training hard too.
He doesn't like any seafood, and he's not open to try any seafood. I can bring him to the best seafood
George,
restaurant
what are
in
you doing,
Montreal.
man?
Bro, I could bring him. Where's the camera? He's here. I could bring you to the best seafood restaurant in whole Montreal, and we'll be like, nah, bro, I'm good. Never, bro.
George.
He only eats.
We gotta tie George up and
Bro, he doesn't eat shrimps. He doesn't eat calamari.
calamari.
Bro, the basic one. Squid, he doesn't eat. He doesn't eat pieuvre.
Has he tried it?
Même pas. No, not even.
George, you're missing out, and we have to tie you to a chair and feed you that so you understand that.
Maybe that's the only like way. Like you have to torture him, maybe. But bro, he was. Bro, look, we went to.
I don't even know George like that.
Yeah. But it's okay.
I'm telling him no. I'm tying you to a chair and you're gonna
bro.
eat that fish.
No. Maybe he needs to listen to this
I'll let
message.
you do that.
We went to a good. It was his birthday actually. We went to a good ass restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and sushi he doesn't eat that too. He doesn't, and he didn't. He don't want to try it, and so. But look, to answer your question briefly, what's my go-to? I would say, oh my bad, bro. I would say, I really like pizza. I know it's basic.
I love pizza too.
But I like it's like a go-to
eat a
cheat
whole
meal.
box.
Oh yeah, of course. A go-to cheat meal would be pizza.
I'm not sure about that whole box, but you were very confident in that.
Me, no, man. Bro, obviously.
I don't know if I would fit. I
last
think
weekend-
4 or 5 max and I'm done.
Last weekend I went at Sofia.
Yeah.
I took a whole burrata with truffle in it. By the way, if you don't know what truffle is, bro, it's gonna change your life.
I feel like I haven't tasted
my
good
my
food.
friends who are watching the podcast are gonna laugh because they know what it is, but but it's and they troll me sometimes. They're like, bro, you talk too much about it, bro. Bro, in the cheat meal, it's great with truffle fries.
I gotta have that. You gotta
Bro,
send me
I
the...
gotta. Il faut que je t'amène, bro.
Yeah.
Honnêtement, tu vas trop aimer. And I took the whole pizza for myself. Other than that, recently,
It was on his birthday? Or that's something else?
that's something else.
Okay.
That's something else. Yeah.
On his birthday.
Yeah.
the whole-
George
the whole
does.
pizza to himself on George's birthday.
No. George does eat pizza though. He does
Okay,
eat pizza.
okay.
But if there's salmon in it, he won't eat it. Yeah. So that's the boundary.
That's the boundary.
Yeah, seafood is the boundary. Other than that, go to snacks, bro. I have a big sweet tooth,
Yeah, me too.
bro. No, but like
The other day I had an Oreo ice cream. It was so good.
Yeah, Oreo ice cream are good. There are
You're
like
disappointed in the fact that I talked about Oreo ice
kind of, yeah, because it's like a little bit boring. No, I'm just kidding.
You have to put me on to good spots because I don't
Bro,
go out. I don't do
I have
anything.
literally a list in my phone
Yeah.
of all like the dope dessert
See, that's the
spots.
difference between me and you, and that's where I'm getting at right now.
You gonna start planning?
No, not that.
Okay.
I plan my stuff, but when it comes to food,
Yeah.
very blessed to have a mother that cooks
Yeah.
all the time at home. So it's rare that we go out. Like we have pizza and stuff, but like it's rare that we actually go out and eat. And it's special when we do.
Yeah.
But I don't know those spots like you do. I don't know those spots.
Well, look,
I don't know.
look. I have
You're telling me about this pizza with the truffle, and I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna take you in. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm from a Lebanese background.
Yeah.
And my mom cooks too. I like. It doesn't mean that I don't eat what she does, but
Is there a meal every day, a new meal every day at home?
I would say right now it's a little bit more complicated. My parents are in Lebanon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
usually, I mean,
Usually, I would say every 2 days.
I think my mom is crazy.
Yeah, I mean.
I
but by
think
the way,
because
but how old are your
there's a-
parents? Like
For 50s, they're hitting their 50s.
they're hitting
now.
their 50s. Okay, my mom is my parents are in their 60s.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why it's slowing down.
Slowing down.
You're still
At the
slowing down,
beginning,
okay.
she was making way more
Okay,
food,
I
but
thought because everyone that I ask, it's like a couple days, or some days there might be nothing, and then we have to. Never in my life have I had to worry about where am I gonna eat or what am I gonna eat because there's 2 or 3 meals either leftovers in the fridge or there's something new cooking on the
Yeah,
oven.
yeah, of course, of
On
course.
the same
Me
day.
too, but me, the only difference when I started losing the weight, I just needed that first, like, I just needed that cheat meal of the week. That's it. And in my mind, because we can talk about this, but I think food is one of the biggest, like, way to decompress.
And a good way to pass time.
Exactly.
If I'm fasting, comme Ramadan,
Yeah.
le temps il passe
Oh oui,
pas.
il passe pas. T'attends.
You just wait and wait. And what would you be doing right now? Eating. You would be
Yeah,
eating
yeah.
if it,
You would be like watching a TV show and just snacking.
just snacking.
Just
till the time
snacking.
passes,
But
yeah.
cheat meal for me was like, okay, I had to plan at least one day a week where I just go out. And by the way, I lost the weight, right, too. So I wanted to dress up nice.
Yeah,
Do the stuff that I wasn't doing when I was
yeah.
overweight. So just go out and eat and enjoy myself.
Mm.
And having a good time with my friends, trying new restaurants. And
That's when you discovered everything?
Yeah.
The
I
new
mean,
places?
everything.
The new places? that
Yeah.
mostly.
Yeah, plus ou moins. Yeah, mostly, yeah, c'est ça. And no, I have to put you on, bro. I have a lot of, like, if you want dessert spot, but I have a list of a lot of spots. So for that, you're gonna be covered. If one day you want to eat other things, then you're.
Yeah,
My
well,
mom's
no, I do.
cooking.
No, but now I don't touch that. Ça fait depuis que j'ai commencé my journey, it's been 3 months now. I don't eat her food.
Well, you can't.
What do you mean I can't?
You can't eat her food. You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
Like
yeah.
you can't eat her food.
I do.
And I had to do the same thing. And maybe now your mom. If I don't know about your mom, but my parents, when I started that journey, you know, at the beginning they were like, "Oh, nice, like you're trying to do like new stuff to, you know, lose weight." But then at a certain point, they think you're crazy.
Really? It wasn't the same
Well,
experience.
no, we can get into it. We can get into it. The same level of craziness that I was when I was overweight because I was eating too much.
Crazy in a good way or crazy in a bad way?
In a bad way.
Like, oh, this guy's obsessing over what?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
I get it.
The same way that I was crazy in a bad way when I was overweight. When you transition that, because bro, we can talk about it, but
But
when
if you went down to 1600, I think you were a bit, I wouldn't say crazy, but you were a bit like obsessed over, or it was just like a goal that you wanted to.
you mean when I was 163? 160?
No, I mean when you were eating only 1600 calories.
17, 16. Well, keep in mind that was at the end of my cut also. I
Okay.
didn't say like 7 months, 8 months. It was at the end of my cut.
Okay.
But what I mean by that is that some people will say, like, they will judge you because look, when you do a big transformation,
Yeah.
it requires big sacrifices. De la même façon comment tu mangeais beaucoup quand tu étais gros, là tu vas faire une transition
Yeah.
pour manger moins and be completely different. And they're both, we can say, crazy. They're on the two sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
But one is better for your health. But malgré ça, le fait que tes parents voient que tu fais le changement, they're worried. They're like, oh, mais t'es pas devenu trop mince. Bro, I was like 220 pounds. And my dad was like, bro, you lost too much weight, bro. Like, too much. You lost, like, I lost 55 pounds.
I think this is an immigrant thing. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this.
Maybe not. Yeah, no, you're right. Maybe not. But yeah, my parents were definitely concerned about.
No, because my parents too. Because my brother was really he was overweight and he lost a lot of weight, and my dad
How much?
like he was up there. I don't know how much, but he was like we.
Well, ask him. Ask him. I would love to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, I'm sure he knows all the Well, he knows all the details of like how much he lost. But when he lost that weight, it's like my dad was like, "No, what are you doing? Eating this powder and stuff."
Yeah.
And
Oh, but
you ruined your health with the coffee.
That's the worst.
And
That's the
black
worst.
coffee and stuff like that.
That's the worst. They think that the protein powder has like some kind of drug that will make you kill you. They think it's steroids.
But when I started doing it, no one told me that. Because they saw that I was building muscle. They saw the progress. And they're like...
And with your brother, they didn't see anything.
No, he lost the weight. So it's like... It was concerning for them. It was like, oh, this guy's losing weight.
I get it. Yeah.
And me was like
But
building
that was his goal.
Exactly.
That was
but
his goal, yeah.
They didn't see it like that.
Okay, I get
And
it.
now every time he sees me doing something at home, like eating... like making a shake or
Yeah.
eating creatine.
Yeah.
And then he looks to my parents. He's like... Why aren't you telling him whatever you...
Yeah.
Why isn't he getting the shit that I got?
Yeah. yeah, I get it. But that goes away when, let's say, you move out of your parents' house and
You moved out?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet, but I have my own j'ai le sol pour moi.
Okay,
So,
you have your own space.
I have my own space and I'm going to move out eventually. I'm planning to move out really, really soon.
If your parents let you move out.
Yeah, of course.
That's an
But,
issue too, huh?
I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. My parents are in Lebanon, and it's been like almost over 6 months. Almost.
They don't want to come back.
They want to come back, but they're with their family, and right now with what's happening there,
Yeah.
they're a little bit stuck. But they're gonna come back,
Hmm.
and they're far away from the war, so I'm not worried about them.
Hmm.
But pretty much, I'm living by myself. I'm doing my own stuff. All like
6 months now without your
yeah,
parents.
like everything that you're gonna do by when you're gonna move out. I'm doing them, and I was doing them before, so
So you're living that life right now.
kind of, yeah. I mean, of course I miss them, and I talk to them every day. But yeah, like it was definitely bizarre at first without them, because you're used to seeing them every day. They're your parents,
Yeah.
and yeah,
It makes you more confident in whatever you're able to do by yourself, because there's no
100%.
one. Finally, there's no one watching over you to like guide you,
100%.
which is good.
Yeah.
But like too much of that is like it can ruin a kid, because if there's always someone there, and then because either we want to say it or not, they're not always going to be there.
No,
You know,
of course,
and
of course.
when that switch happens and they're not there anymore, what is the kid gonna do that's been take care of his whole life?
I mean, by the time that it gets there, I wish that. I mean, j'aurais espéré que l'enfant devienne quelqu'un là, et puis qu'il peut move out sans avoir.
Exactly, but that's the
Yeah.
hope. I think we as parents should, well, as future parents, should think about that.
Of course, yeah, 100%.
Don't not control, but like don't do everything for your kids, like at that point that like they can't even do anything from themselves.
Yeah, I get it.
You know,
Yeah, I get it. 100%.
that's to keep in mind. But I think when we're gonna be in that position, it's gonna be a lot harder, because you get attached and you don't want nothing bad happen to that person.
Of course,
Well, to your
of
kid.
course. Are you planning on moving out like soon, or?
I tell her constantly, like, you're ruining us by always doing everything for us.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because she doesn't let us touch anything in the kitchen. It's like as soon as she hears a fork in the kitchen,
She's pissed off.
no.
Right.
She gets up. She's like, oh, I'll do it for you, whatever.
Yeah,
And she
yeah,
starts.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. No, and you're right, by the way. At least you're aware that it can kill your independency.
we're 4 brothers, us.
Wow. Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice.
So it's like, imagine
You don't have any sisters.
imagine cooking for. And now my mom tells me, because I'm on this journey or whatever, she's like, you're on this different meal plan, so I have to make sure you get your chicken or your beef or whatever.
Yeah.
him he eats my food. Your dad, he eats whatever.
It's nice.
Your
it's
brother,
Nice.
it's like everyone has their own.
My mom
needs.
was my mom was supporting me too when I was in the beginning stages. But then after like you eat the same thing every day pretty much, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you
yeah.
do like it's a routine, and you do it by yourself.
You know what's been helping me? Sriracha.
Yeah, sriracha. is a game
Sriracha on
changer, yeah.
food.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
it's a game changer.
it's a blessing.
Yeah, of course. And you and you're Pakistani, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you eat
The spice.
The spices.
The spice. Yeah.
Really, really spicy. I'm good on that. I'm not a big spicy fan, but I would like I like sriracha.
At first, what it was, and some people are gonna find this disgusting. I don't know how much you like mustard. I would find the food so bland that I would just put mustard, because mustard doesn't have any calories.
Yeah, it doesn't have any calories. Yeah,
Mayo
like,
is full of calories.
Yeah,
I
of
would
course.
love to do that, but like it was
try low sugar ketchup. It's like 5 calories per serving.
5 calories ketchup.
Yeah,
I would
per
have to try
serving.
that. That could
It's
work.
like the no sugar added. I think it's 5 calories.
The other day I made a cake in the microwave, a chocolate cake in the
Oh yeah?
microwave.
It was like a low calorie cake.
200 calories. No, 200 calories.
How many grams of protein?
27 grams of protein.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
it good or?
Yeah, it was good. It's just missing. And where could I buy this? If you know this, syrup, chocolate syrup, mais sans sucre.
Shop Santé or Popeyes?
Maxi.
No.
No, you're not gonna find that there.
I don't think so. Actually you might.
Unsweetened syrup.
You
or
might, but
something
like
that.
for like. And by the way, we can talk about this, but like, as more as you get deep into it, as more as you're gonna start to taking it as an investment. Maybe you already are taking it as an investment, like money wise. I'm talking about. Me, for every snacks that are protein, low calorie, whatever, I
Yeah.
go to Shop Santé, Popeyes.
Shop Santé, where is
Specifically
that?
Shop Santé. Oh, you don't know what Shop Santé is?
No,
Bro,
never been there.
come on, bro. You serious?
I told you.
Bro, we gotta... Hanan doesn't know what Shop Santé is, and he's on his fitness journey. Shop Santé, I think we need to do something about it. It's
Sponsor this episode.
Uh,
That's what we need to do.
well, they would have sponsored you if you knew what it was, maybe. But they were
Fair
like,
enough.
I'm not gonna sponsor a guy who doesn't even know. But bro, it's a must. It's they have one in Centropolis, Shop Santé. Just go, bro. If you go there, you're
Why
gonna
is
be
it
like,
so
what
good?
the
Because
hell?
it's cheaper?
No, I'm talking about they have good quality products,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, you might find some products that are cheaper than others. Like if you want protein powders, they have so many freaking flavors.
Really?
Bro, they have.
Are they
like,
gonna have that syrup?
Of course.
Yeah?
I buy it from there.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
I can confirm. But
So I'm gonna go
bro,
get there.
if you go to Shop Santé, you're gonna be a little kid like in a candy shop.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I personally think so because if you've never been to those type of places,
The only place I went to is Popeyes.
Maybe-
did you see that? Yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
go ahead.
maybe I'm putting the bar very high.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in there with like, what? This
Oh,
is
yeah,
Jad
what-
was,
what
what
the-
was this
sorry,
guy
I-
talking about? This is
Can I
nothing.
swear by the way, or like?
I'll bleep it out.
Oh, you'll bleep it. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. So, but yeah.
This guy, what is this guy?
What the heck is he
telling me?
talking? Well, no, actually.
I let them sponsor my video. What
Okay,
the heck?
you said go to snacks. You should try Pro Bites.
Pro Bites?
Yeah.
Is that the one with the wrapper that's like, or no? That's something else.
I don't think
know.
so. I can show you a picture if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Pro Bites.
Yeah,
What
Pro
is
Bites.
it?
Yeah.
The only
it's,
thing I've had is like the Quest bars,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you saw the Reese
Yeah,
cups
yeah,
that
yeah.
I did.
That's it. My man just got 2 snacks and he was like, it's a
So,
wrap.
yeah,
It's a wrap.
That's my thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay,
but
yeah.
but there's
There's two petites boules à
no, I
l'intérieur.
was gonna buy those, but the guy at Popeye said there was like gelatin inside or something.
There might be, yeah. Might be. I don't. Yeah, no, you're right. There might be gelatin.
I was gonna buy it, but he's like, so I'm
But
like,
bro,
oh, no.
they're so freaking good.
Yeah.
Bro,
It
like
definitely
these are
worth
my
it.
go-to snacks.
What about vegetables? What do you do?
Vegetables. I'm very open to vegetables. I would eat like pretty much anything. Right now, let's say I'm gonna eat like a tuna salad. So I would put
I like tuna.
yeah, it's a very lean kind of protein. I would eat lettuce, onion, jalapeno, peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers. I really like and I'm very open. I'm open to try anything else. But with this salad, I would go with those vegetables. I don't know if that makes sense.
And do you buy the frozen vegetables that are like in packs?
No. You could do that. and
Are
then
they
cut-
okay? Cause that's
Yeah,
what I
they're
do.
good.
Yeah.
They're good. I just like to cut my own and do
Cut
my
your
own.
own.
Yeah, do my own.
That's
And
good. Yeah, I find it so much easier. Just measure a cup of
yeah.
frozen.
It takes,
you just-
but yeah, I'm gonna say this. It takes time.
yeah.
It takes time.
I don't feel like cutting.
Maybe
all
I'm not that good at cutting, but I just find it like it takes time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you could try those frozen one, yeah. And just like next time that you go there, just tell me you went to shop something. They have like good products. Like, do you eat cereal? They have
Oh, I
protein
miss
cereal.
cereal.
Yeah, they have protein cereal. But like
Oh my gosh.
like true protein
How
cereal.
have I not eaten cereal in 3 months?
Well, you can fit it in your macros, bro.
No, I can't fit it. That's
yeah,
the thing.
just buy. What do you get for milk? You can buy
Soy milk.
yes.
Unsweetened soy milk. That's what I get.
Okay. How many calories is there?
160 per.
That's low calorie. Maybe you could get bro. 160 is more than the regular milk.
I don't know. I
Unsweetened-
think a little less. I don't know.
Of course. For example, there's like
Wait, I have it on my phone that I'm using to record. Never mind. What time does it close? Is it open now? What kind of bread do you eat?
it closed at 9 p.m. That's a great question, bro. And
'Cause-
that's a great question. What type of bread do you eat? That's a great question.
That's an amazing
That's
question.
amazing. That's a really brilliant question.
How did you come up with that?
I don't know, but that's genius. Right now I'm eating carbonate. It's
What?
carbonate bread. I know it's
I thought you were gonna say like sourdough or something.
okay. I'm
Yeah,
eating
it's sourdough.
like toast bread.
Yeah,
I'm eating
sourdough.
yeah,
bread.
but like the brand name is carbonate.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
Sorry, I didn't precise. Yeah, it's a toast bread, and the brand is carbonate. and it's very like it's actually very well. It's healthy. It's gluten free.
Okay.
Low carbs. It's low calories too. For 2 slices, you have like 80 calories.
Okay.
It's very nice, and I eat them with my eggs. How
Okay, I'll
about you?
check
What
that
bread
out.
do you eat?
I don't know the company name, and I couldn't tell you the macros, but I know it fits into my
Okay,
my
sure.
thing.
Yeah,
I know it's sourdough bread,
yeah.
and I know that now that I'm eating that bread, I bring it home, and it doesn't last 2 days because everyone uses that bread because they love it so much.
But what is the company's name? What is the brand?
Le Vin, something like that.
Okay, Le Village. No, Le Village.
no,
It's not.
Le
That's not a
Vin.
brand's name.
Le Vin is sourdough in French.
Yeah. I just want to touch on something. When you start making more money, you
Yeah.
get used to, by default, a new lifestyle. I think that makes sense.
In
right?
what way?
In a way that you change your lifestyle, you upgrade your lifestyle.
You spend more.
You spend more, yeah. I would argue that most people that upgrade their lifestyle, upgrade their money.
Like what? You mean like how like big stuff like houses and
No.
cars?
I'm talking
Just
about
like
like
spending on
money
clothes
in
and stuff?
general. Yeah, like going doing
I feel like
activities.
I don't, and that's a problem that I have with myself. It's like I don't care about money. I don't care about what's coming in, what's coming out, as long as I know that something's coming in,
Yeah,
and I'm able to buy like. I love filmmaking, videography, photography, creative stuff, whatever. If I need something, I'm able to buy it. If someone around me needs something, I'm able to buy it for them.
yeah, but you need to have resources for that. You can't, and I would argue that for you to have that liberty, you need to be able to work hard to make that money, and it doesn't. It's
I'm
it's
all
not
I'm
given.
all for working hard and making that money. I'm just saying the amount that's coming in is
Well, then you have to calculate, I guess, your daily expenses, how much you would need to be able to
yeah.
provide without it hurting you.
Yeah.
I guess that comes into it. But for me, the thing is, I was young. I was 22. It's not an excuse, but yeah, I was spending, but I was not doing anything crazy. Like people at my age, I think at 22, that they were making over like 80 or 90K.
Yeah.
First of all, it's not common. Second of all, they would be like at clubs, popping bottles every freaking weekend. First of all, I don't drink like that. So I don't do, thank God I don't do any drugs. I say thank God because some people are stuck in that
Yeah.
trend hole. And but I was certainly used to a certain lifestyle. And then in September of 2022, I still had my gas station, and at the time I met my girlfriend. And at the beginning, we were not doing anything like how can I say this? I was not going out to like fancy dates and whatever. But with time, you get used to new habits, new lifestyle. You go to better restaurants, you go to better spots, and you get used to a certain lifestyle, if that makes sense. Going from that to like I said, you don't have a lot of money anymore. You have to get used to a lower lifestyle, and you just have to accept it. That's just the way it is. It was hard at first. I said to myself, okay, now I'm in this situation in May 2023 when I sold my gas station. I have to find something else. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna lower my expenses. It's okay. It's a rough time, but from May to January, didn't have anything.
No income.
No income, bro. No income. I'm just being. I was looking for jobs. I was looking. I was not at the beginning. I was more hard-headed. I was like, okay, I want something like good, not like over 100K. But I want something like 60K.
Because you're
Used to that. And then I was like, okay, I was applying, not getting any phone calls back, not getting anything back. I went from having my own gas station to asking my girl, hey, like, do they hire at your job? For the ego, and I know that, like Christians, they say that ego is the biggest downfall. And that can be true to a certain extent. I use my ego as a motivator to perform no matter what. And I tried to put my ego on the side and everything. At the beginning, it was really hard. But then, as more as I was applying, not getting any response, well, you start to do what? To lower your standard.
Yeah.
You have no choice because you need to have an income. When you're in that period of time, you question a lot yourself. You say, is it me? Am I going to get out of this?
I don't have that doubt in me.
Yeah. Well, maybe because I went through a specific situation that I don't know if a lot of people can relate to me by what I went through. I mean, I went from owning a gas station, well, a business, making a lot of money, to
You got comfortable in that.
that
Situation.
a lot of people in this business, they get comfortable too. And I was very young, so I'm not blaming it on my age. You see people around you change. I'm gonna say that too. You see people around you change. They were seeing you as, oh, you were having your business, and now you don't own a business. You're trying to find for a job. You can't find a job. Like, what is wrong with you? I don't know if
people would say that.
No, but you can feel it.
You can feel it.
Of course, you can feel it. I don't know what happened, but
Do they just automatically turn the lights off at 10? Because it's 10.
It's 10?
Yeah.
I guess so.
But I wanted to say something. Wait, we'll do this last thing and then we'll cut it off, okay? There's certain people, you have that little chip inside you that's like, I'm not going down without a fight. And I think that's me. It's
of course.
You're not.
And I respect
stop.
that. I respect men like you, bro.
Yeah.
So
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for listening and watching. This has been an amazing conversation. A lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I think it's more than an hour and 10, an hour, whatever. Thank you, Jad, for sitting down with me and having this conversation.
I really appreciate it.
And hey, we're gonna sit down for sure again. So I'm gonna send me that list of foods.
Yeah, I got you, bro. And snacks and protein snacks.
Exactly. If you guys need any financial advice, come to Jad, because we didn't dive into that, but this guy's an expert on that.
Yeah, yeah. If you need any help with life insurances, critical illness insurances, or disability insurance, and also if you wanna invest your money, I learned a lot, man. So let's just say that I'm your guy for that. You can come to me, and actually I can plug my
plug your Instagram.
Instagram, it's Jado, so JADO _IBRA, Jado _Ibra, so, or eyebrow, whatever.
All right. I think we're all dark because you can't even see us, but we'll end this right now. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I hope you guys appreciated this podcast. Let me know what you guys think of it, and peace.
Peace out.